Oh, hello. Beautiful people of the internet. How we doing? Sorry, I'm just checking the redemptions per stream for the dog treats to make sure that it's set at 6. It is. I don't know why. It's only doing 5 every time. I'll set it to 7 and see if that gives us any extras. Do you guys have any extras? Did it give us 1 extra? That's really funny. That's really funny. All right, well, do I set it back to 6 or I don't know. I'll just keep it at 7 for now. How are y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. I do have a costume and I am gonna reveal it here in a second. But don't get your hopes up unless you have a very weird set of interests in my costume. Don't get your hopes up. Is it a good costume? I mean, it's an accurate costume. I don't know if it's a good costume. Ryan, I swear if you're 6'7", oh my god. I have seen the 6'7" costumes from people, and I think they're really funny. I mean, listen, I'm just that kind of person. I don't know why. I think they're very funny. 6'7" is funny. Tingle PTSD pink Tongle? No. It's not Zelda related. It's actually related to my past. So it's a costume related to my past. Sort of my origin story, if you will. Long hair? No. Farther back than that. I know you guys like to think of me as the cosmopolitan, worldly, traveled, cultured, I have a master's degree in creative writing, educated person that I am, but I didn't start that way. And I'm just going to say it shows a lot of skin. That's what I'll just say. It shows a lot of skin. Thanks for the watch streaks, Captain Morgan. Let's go. Turd in the closet. It's not that. If you're a baby in a diaper, no, I'm not wearing a diaper. No shame to anybody who likes those. I am showing a lot of skin. An undead husband? No, I am a deadbeat husband though. I'm everybody's favorite redneck uncle. Careful. I'm very scared to stand up because I'm wearing the shortest jean shorts of all time. But a stripper? I'm a stripper. No, I'm everybody's favorite. I'm like your deadbeat redneck uncle who's out mowing his yard. I was gonna get the lawnmower up here, but it's so dirty. It's so dirty. Mark Shit Creek is that it's very similar. This is actually my uncle. This is actually my dad mostly. So, where's your tall boy? I do need a tall boy. I don't drink alcohol, but I do need a tall boy. I should have poured Spindrift into it. I got a Spindrift here, which kind of looks like this is my Corona for the day. Shotgun. All right, we're gonna stand up because I got to give the dog some treats. You've been warned. Beware of very pasty white man legs. I got to give the dog some treats. Let me just keep these shorts down. I'm wearing Meg's shorts. Meg's cut off jean shorts. I'm gonna give the dog some treats. These treats come from Carly, Danny, K-Bell, Zuma, Gallup. Just listen. Sky's out, thighs out, sun's out, guns out. How we all doing today? Nip slip? Stop saying nipple in chat. You're gonna get banned. Not by me, but by Automod or by Twitch. You're gonna get banned, not by me. Where's Hero at? Oh shit, I put him in his crate. Oh fuck. All right, I'm gonna go get Hero out of his crate so we can get some treats. 1 second. 1 second. All right, boys. This was actually supposed to be my costume from that race I went to in Arizona. But I didn't really get a chance to wear it. It was cold as shit, but I mean it was nighttime by the time I finished. Ooh. Anyways, that's my costume. How are you guys doing today? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. That was my Windows noise. I don't know if you heard that. There he goes in his wife's short shorts. I was going to cut a pair of my jeans to make jean shorts. To make some jorts, if you will, if you're not American. Jorts. And then Meg was like, just wear mine, honestly. I was like, all right, bet. Luke's doing. Chat, raise your hand if you do not understand the phrase haunted nipples. Oh, dang it, Tony. This is great. I forgot about this. This is post our honeymoon, right? Is where this started. All right, hold up. This is a very great clip. It's a great clip so far. All right, we're done. We're done. We're done. Oh, that's nipples. Oh, shit. I'm right in front of it. Ah, no, look. Ah! What the fuck is happening? Ah, this is the... Ah, what the fuck?
Okay, it's free. Oh, the bug's gone. the nipple, the nipple is also gone.
What the fuck is happening? This is the one. Anyway. The nipple just came back. All right, we're done. We're done. We're done. Oh, that's nipples. Ah! Ah! No, look. Ah! What the fuck is happening? Ah! This is the... Ah! The nipple was just multiplying. It really was haunted. Oh my god, it's way too cold outside to be wearing this little clothes. Hi, Soph the Bof. How's it going? First time on Twitch. Feels so surreal to be here. Hi, Soph the Bof. Are you the person I just saw who was leaving comments on YouTube about not being sure how to use Twitch? Hi, welcome. Was that you? I was just seeing a message on YouTube. Comment about that. Hi, Chain Bear. Don't think I've been here live since you did the quarry about a year ago. Welcome, welcome, Chain Bear. Welcome back. How's your day going? Are you currently in costume? If yes, please tell me what it is. If not, do you have one that you're wearing tonight? It has not been a year since the quarry. Hasn't it? The quarry? Wasn't that last October? Oh, okay. You were like, there's no way that much time has passed. Yeah. I think it was last October. I think so. This is why I was not going to shave the mustache yesterday, as I was like, wait, if I'm going to be everybody's redneck uncle, then the facial hair is an added bonus, not a thing to take away. I've got a bee costume ready for tomorrow. Let's go. No costume, just being boring at work. Jade like the color says, bye guys, gotta go pick up my race packet. Your race packet? Are you running a race tomorrow? Holy shit. Good luck. Good luck. If you get a chance, come back later and tell us what race. It's a feature, not a bug. Exactly. I saw a few people dressed up in the store when I had to stop by real quick to get something. I went to the YMCA this morning to swim, and there was a person dressed up to go to the Y, and I was like, that's too much effort. But hey, if that's your socializing for the day, go for it. For the first time in years, I didn't prepare a new costume. I'll probably just throw on a blazer and my Iron Man helmet for trick-or-treating. Yeah. Well, you've had family costumes, right? At least last year. I think maybe the year before that. I'm still working on my Silk Song costume. I don't have a costume this year. Too busy. I should start cooking on next year's, though. Oh, it's good to see you all. Good to see you all. I have a family-friendly costume for sure. I got coffee this morning and saw Elvis walk out and get into a classic 60s Roadster. I like that. My Halloween was better before you confirmed that you hate me. Why did I confirm that I hate you? Listen, I can't keep up with the pre-stream chat sometime. There's too many of you guys talking. Was I not supposed to go live then because you were like away from keyboard or something? Or what did I do that made me hate you? I don't understand. Or made you think that I hate you? Ryan, where's the spooky tunes? All right, I'll play you the song that Elle has been listening to nonstop. She doesn't know how to request it yet, but I know we've listened to it once already. This. month, but busting makes me feel good. You haven't played my Halloween song request all month. What was your song request? Cable says we actually have candy this year, though. I'm hoping we can get some trick-or-treaters. If not, we have candy. Yours was Monster Mash. Here's the deal. I don't hate you, Carly. I can't play Tony's for reasons. And because I can't play Tony's, yours is similar enough that I feel like if I play yours but not Tony's, then Tony gets upset. So I've just been avoiding Monster Mash with a 10-foot pole. Does that make sense? Oh, so it's my fault? It's not your... It's no one's fault. No one is at fault here. No one is at fault. To be clear. No one is at fault. I'm doing my best not to make my friends feel sad. And in doing so, I have made both of my friends feel sad. Hi, Plink Plonk. How's it going? Soph the Both says, yes, Halloween music. I'm so sad I'm not celebrating Halloween tonight, but I got to celebrate a little on the 23rd. Let's go. Ryan's at fault. We all know the thesis at the end of the paper. Our conclusion ends with, therefore, Ryan is at fault. We know it. It's true. I should have put a little lime wedge in this and just... Hi, Tub. How's it going? Is Ryan at fault? Yes. You want to know what's funny? I wore this costume to make fun of my rednecks family members. But I actually do really like wearing this shirt to mow in the summers. There's something about a cut-off cotton t-shirt that is so comfy. You get a lot of breeze going. You still get a little coverage from the sun. It's great. Isn't the thesis at the beginning? The thesis is generally restated in the conclusion. You're correct that in a 5-paragraph essay form, your thesis is presented near the end of your first paragraph. First off, 5-paragraph essays, overrated these days. We've all seen it too much. Second, you generally restate the thesis towards the beginning of your conclusion. You look great in that cutoff. Is it a crop top too? No. I should do that though. I really like the ones that are like instead of the like hem at the bottom, you like snip them this way and make them like little like little tassels. You snip them this way. You seen those before? You fringe it. The fringe. There you go. I know words. Thank you. I will say I have worn cutoffs like this for most of my life as a cross-country runner. It's only in the last year that I actually have the smallest amount of shoulders and biceps.
Hey, I didn't miss the stash.
From swimming. Just the smallest amount. The smallest amount of like actual, not just bone with skin over the top of it. A grown man. Thanks for the 24 months. That's 2 whole years. Thank you very much. How you doing? Thanks. It's the last day of the stash. We're gonna get rid of it after today. I mean, I'm so ready to cut it all off. I'm so ready. I'm ready to be back to a clean-shaven boy. When you have no facial hair, it's really easy to shave in the shower. When you have a little bit of facial hair, it's hard to shave in the shower because I can't like trim it successfully without looking in a mirror. All right, let's do it. Monster Mash. Let's play it.
Glad I caught the end of the stash.
Plink, plink, plonk. Plink, plink, plonk. Thanks so much. Thanks for the 8 months. How you doing today? What's the highlight of you guys' day? It's Friday. It's nearly the weekend. I hope you have an exciting weekend coming. And if you don't, that's okay too. Personally excited for the weekend. What's going on your Friday? I'm dressing up as Walter White tomorrow. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, though. I'm just going to do silly shit. I'll have a goatee or some shit. You should. That's great, Tub. That's great. Somebody dressed up as Walter White in Discord recently in the Selfies channel, if you scroll up enough. Geek wants to gift a sub to Soph the Both. I got you. That's so sweet of you, Geek. Hi, graphics girl. I was watching an old YouTube video where you were without a mustache because you did a Halloween costume. Funny, this year you need it for the costume. Exactly.
Helloversary.
Helloversary. Hi, Siege. Helloversary. Soph the Both gets a sub. Thank you. Thank you, geek. What year do you think this song came out? This song is so weird to me. I don't know if I like it. I don't know that I like it. I don't know. 62, 69, 1981, 1702. I love that. K. Sarah says I'm dressing up as Tame Impala. Hi, Jacinda. I saw a post recently that this song is actually about an orgy, not a dance. Wait, never mind. I actually love this song. Hi, RJ. How's it going? Mona says songs about an orgy. Wait, what? It's definitely from the 60s then, right? Before 1970 for sure. Let's take a Google. It gives like 20s vibes like 30s vibes in terms of like it's like a song named after a dance named after a song. It's from 1962, a novelty song. I don't know. I'm not the world's largest fan. Mash Ghoul. They invented orgies in the 60s. I mean, that free love stuff. They didn't invent it in the 60s, but you know, that free love stuff. You know, there's like 3 Halloween songs though. Just put on some Kavinsky. Here's the song I should have played. Just put on some Kavinsky and just pretend it's Halloween, you know? What's your favorite Halloween music that isn't specifically Halloween music? Mine would be Kavinsky, you know? Me and Evo working overtime to allow orgy in chat. We should play Bandle today. We are going to play some Alan Wake today, but we should probably play Bandle just because maybe there's a Halloween specific version. This song is literally me. Luke says it's from the era of music where they didn't know how to end songs, so they just fade out. Oh, baby. I'm excited for Imagine It's Monster Mash. It might be, actually. I'm excited for Alan Wake today. Very excited. And then this weekend, I'm excited. I'm not. This is sarcasm. I'm going to have to do so much fucking mowing and yard work this weekend. Oh, boy. I haven't done a single thing with all of the leaves falling from the trees, and the yard is a mess. And I really need to get a lot done this weekend. And that's about the full extent of my life. If you're looking for an update on Ryan's life, it's like gonna take Elle trick-or-treating tonight, like around a couple houses, and then gotta work a lot on the yard this weekend. And other than that, I'm just trying to get caught up on recording back from now that I'm back at the computer, back at the house. That's it. Do you not leave the leaves? You can do a lot of things with them, but I mulch them mainly. AKA like mow them up, like chop them in pieces. Mulch them. Ruth wants to gift a sub to Gaming University. Holy shit. I got you. There you go. Thank you, Ruth. I don't know. You can like leaf blow them, pick them up, bag them, put them in a stew, pick them up, bag them, put them in a stew. But I think this year I'm just going to mulch them. They can kill the grass if they get wet and just sit there. Yeah, we did that last year. I killed some of the grass last year. Is Alan Wake the one with the flashlight and the sanity bar? No sanity bar, but yes to flashlight. Yes to flashlight and darkness and all that shit. Grass sucks, though. It deserves to die. We live in a complex world. Grass does suck. Watering it is terrible. The other day, did you know? I was curious about this, and so I looked it up. Did you know what percent of the U.S.'s energy emissions goes to water, and then what percentage of that water usage is completely like optional? It's a very high number. It's like I should look it up real quick. But we live in a complex world. Listen, would I get rid of my grass if I could? Yes. Do I not have that option? Also, yes. Which means that means that I spend my days when I would rather be hanging out with family or pursuing creative anything, maintaining grass that I hate, but which I still need to maintain. This is the life. This is the world we live in. Yep. Isn't leaf litter good for grass, for soil? Yeah, that's why I'm mulching it. It leaves it on top, but it's torn up into pieces. Our new home doesn't have an HOA, so we're probably going to replace our grass with clove. I love that. I love it. Music request for spooky season: Goodnight Demon Slayer by Voltaire. Goodnight Demon Slayer. Sure. I would love to live in a world where we had a different relationship to grass, but I don't live in that world. I'm just out here doing my best, you know? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what percent of U.S. power is related to water usage. If I Google that exact thing, what will I find? I don't know. It's hard to find. The water footprint of energy. I was actually looking for the energy footprint of water. Anyways. Luke says I'm pro-grass, if you know what I mean. But I just wanted to be anti-grass for a bit. I feel you. You're doing great, Ryan. Thank you. Anyways. Riley Thatcher says, you don't wear it badly, but I won't be sad to see the stash leave. I'm so ready for it to get out of here. So ready. RJ says we just got cited by our HOA for having a bald patch of grass under this oak tree in our side yard. Instead of resodding it, we transplanted a bunch of random flowers. I love that. I love that. That's great. All right, let's play the bandle. I'm interested to see what the bandle is today. We could do a couple other doles too, you know? Fuck it. Maybe we'll do some other doles too. What should we do? Scrandle has been sort of... Mona, what was the one you were gonna... Shit, what was the one Mona wanted me to play that one time? Squaredle? No? Don't let the HOA see Ryan's hairline? Wait. Wait. Hold up. No, Squaredle's the one we played. Pips. Pips is a domino game. Hell yeah. We don't have an HOA association here. My neighbors did passively aggressively suggest that I prune a tree out front. Does that count? Oh, I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't know if that's worse. I was just going to post day 3 of petitioning for Pips on stream. Pips nearly gave Evo and I a breakdown the other night. Really? Do you guys play? So who here plays Pips? Who here's a Pips player? Regularly. Mona's the one person who's been campaigning for it, but... Oh, shit. check it over here. I like the camera better over here. Am I the only person who doesn't know pips? I play the easy mode, sometimes medium. I do when I think about it. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Well, let's play some pips. We're going to do easy because I don't know how to play it. Place all the dominoes within the board to satisfy the conditions. So this has to be a 1. But it could also be like... Can you rotate it? Yep, you can rotate it. Okay, so it could be this or the other way. What does this mean? Oh boy, we're gonna figure it out today. 1 second. Let me see if I can get a how to play. How to play! Fill the board with all the dominoes to meet the conditions. You tap to rotate. Color regions have conditions attached to their bottom right. Equal sign dots in this region are all the same number. Number 2 dots in this region add up to 2. That less than 7 means they are less than that. Empty. There's no... Okay, perfect. So these all have to be the same, which means they can't be 5. It needs to be 6, meaning we probably need to do this. And then here. Easy puzzle in 49 seconds. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. I like this. I like this. So let's do it. Let's play medium. Did you skip the tutorial? I don't need no fucking tutorial. Does not equal? Wait, what does that mean? I don't need no fucking tutorial. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. I think we probably go like that. Go like this. That the 4s add together. The 6. This is 6. These are 4. So these all, my guess is that these all cannot be the same. So 5 has to be here. Then something here has to be neither. It's got to be this one, right? 0, 2, 3, and 4. These all have to be equal, meaning, oh shit, we're fucked. Okay. So I currently have it so that 3 has to be in the corner. There's 2 different 3 slots. There's 3 different 3 slots. So I think what actually has to happen is this one, which is 3, 4, has to go up here. Because then you can put 4, 4 there. 3, 4. This one's going to have to change, I think, but we'll figure it out when we get there. What if we do 2? 2. We still need something different in here. Two, 2, 1. No, that still doesn't work. Is this Alan Wake? Welcome to Alan Wake. So what am I doing wrong here? We can't put a 0 here. So this slot right here. This left blue. Oh no, I zoomed in too far. This left blue can't be 0. I don't think it can be 0 because the only 0 is here and this is the only 5. It could be 1. But we need one that is not the same to be in here.
Boo, hiya.
Boo! Hiya, how's it going? If I understand the does not equal correctly, then I think I'm on the right track. Hi, Joyce. How's it going? All right, this is interesting, and my confidence from earlier is falling apart. So 3 and 1. We could do this, put this up here, but then we have to actually, almost there. 1 is in the wrong spot. Yeah, we'd have to switch. Oh shit, this doesn't work. Okay, in terms of this 3, it can either be the 3-6 or the 3-4. I think it has to be the 3-4 because this one has a 6. Does that make sense? So if the buff says, hey, quick question. I'm new to all this Twitch stuff. Can someone please explain how it all works? Subs, etc. So sorry, y'all. No worries. Here is the important thing to know. We're very happy you're here. That's the most important thing to know. There's a lot of bells and whistles around the Twitch experience. You can mostly ignore most of it. The important thing is that you're here. Anything you type in chat will be read by all of us. So don't type your password or your social security number. I don't want to be a bother. We can do this later. No, you're not a bother. We're happy you're here. The subs are a way of supporting me, and they mean that you don't have to watch ads, way more importantly. You've been given a sub thanks to, wasn't Ruthe, it was Geek, aka LA6, 33K. Meaning you don't have to watch ads. You can hang out here. Anything other than that, the little like pictures besides people's names, the like different things that appear in chat, those are all just optional, but they are also kind of fun. So hearts is our way of like showing love for each other. Front seat is my way of asking specific questions, etc. Chat, if you've got a favorite emote, post it in chat, and we'll see if we can absolutely overwhelm the chat with a variety of emotes. What's your favorite emote? Tony. It gets complex. There's some good ones in here. Little into oh yes. Little into hugs. Little into cult. Little into pogs. There's some really good ones. Those are emotes, which are just, just like your emojis in I think this has to be here. Okay, so we're confident. Tony's is 3 layers of meta. It's true. I think we have the correct layout of dominoes with the incorrect numbers, if that makes sense. Meaning I think this one has to be like this. Probably. This won't work. However, we can do this. We can do this, which still makes it 4. The problem is we still have something uneven here. Fuck me. However, what if we just rotated this one? Hold up. So did that all make sense? Do you have any questions? There's a couple other things we're missing there, but, that's most of it. Okay, I think we've done it. Oh my god, it hurt a little bit, but we got there. I was completely wrong about having the dominoes in the correct spot. There you go, that's Pips. I kind of like it. Let's play some Scrandle. Scrandle, if you don't know, we get 10 options to pick which piece of food is more appetizing to more people, to the average or to, most people. This is a scary Scrandle, which I love, Halloween specific. The first one is a bonus. I think this looks amazing, but I don't know what Tajin and Chamoy is. The mango looks good. This is a pretty good looking burger, though. I feel very good about that burger. A 10 out of 10 might be possible. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Musical request. You know what? I'm feeling in a silly mood. Let's try it. Fires at midnight. Cool skull and cool skull with mash and gravy. Chips and mushy peas. We're going to pick this one. Okay. The crypt and the grave. Richard Scary's Busy Town. Okay, I've decided we're going to be in the Halloween mood whether we want to or not. I think the evil worm is Fuck. Okay, sweet. Never mind. 10 out of 10 is not possible. Okay, we're going to play some Bandle. So here's what's going to happen. I'm over it. I'm over it. I've lost all appeal if there isn't actual food and actual... I'm not going to pick which random drawings look more, scary, appetizing? I'm over it. I'm over it. Side note, Tajin is amazing. Tajin is amazing. Tajin and Shamoy. So what is this? What is Tajin or Tajin or... Ryan hates whimsy? I don't hate whimsy. I hate that they've taken my very real, very important game and made it fake. But we've got Bandle. We guess the song when we get to go instrument by instrument. We start with drums. 1994, 1.7 billion. Easy Part 2. 1994. It's Tahin, not Tajin. Okay, interesting. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't get any quick instincts. 1.7 billion from 1994. 94 is probably like Tarzan has just hit the movie theaters. Phil Collins is wildly popular. This doesn't sound like Phil Collins though. Definitely drum forward, though. There is never a cymbal not happening. I don't know any of the... I know one of these songs. I know two of these songs. You'll be in my heart. It's not Phil Collins. Wait, do I know this song? Wait. Wait, I know it. Just a reminder, no hints, no guesses in chat. I want the opportunity to guess it myself. I know it. Oh, I do not. I do not know it. I think it's... I think it's a female singer. Why does it sound almost like Christina Perri to me, which it's not, but I'm getting like Christina Perri vibes, but it's not Christina Perri. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue! I can't think of a single vocal part though. Oh, this is the most frustrating. I'm going to get it in 3. I'm going to get it in 3 probably. One more time. One more time. What is it? Ah! Oh my God. It's not Green Day, but I'm going to guess something. Oh my God. I can't come up with a single... It's like I've got my toe in the door, but the door is glued to the floor, and I can't crack it any more open. I'm the exact same amount of in the door as I've been since the very first part of the base. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. In your head, zombie. There it is. Oh, I'm so mad I didn't get that in 2. I could have gotten it in 2 if I'd have just taken some time. God damn. Woo! In your head. Is my brain onto something there? Hold up. That's such a... I should have gotten that in 2. Is my brain onto something there? So, Christina Perri, vocals. Let's skip to the chorus here. They're not unlike vocalists. They're not unlike vocalists. Anybody remember Jar of Hearts by Christina Perri? This song fucking slapped. I just thought, oh man. Okay, well listen to Actual Zombie now. What's is it Dolores Riordan? Is that the name of the lead singer of the Cranberries? Let's do the 2025 remaster. Dolores? Starts with a D, doesn't it? Riordan? Listen! God damn it, Lambrecht. This song is great. How do you say Riordan? Riordan? Orden? I don't know. Or is there a silent letter? I don't know the answer. How do you say that last name? It's Irish, right? Is it Dolores first off? It's Dolores O'Riordan, which is probably I don't know how you pronounce it. O'Riordan? Dolores O'Riordan. I guess that's fair. I don't know. To be clear, my confidence levels were low, and that's mostly because anything Irish at all, my confidence levels are real low in terms of pronunciation. The Bad Wolves version of the song is good. The Miley version of the song is good. Listen, I don't want to be that guy. Wagon Wheel is best in its original form. Zombie is best in its original form. I support covers of songs, but I will be supporting very specifically this version of this song. It's my fave. We've had this conversation before, but some songs get covered into a new life, or even into a better version of the original. Some songs are best as is. I feel like this is one of those that's best as is. Miley's voice is perfect for the cover. Cover's also still good. I guess the other thing is happening there is that some songs are so good, it's worth it to have 2 or 3 or 4 versions, for sure. For sure. Hurt is an example of that second one. Yeah. I agree. I know some people disagree, but there are only 2 songs where I prefer the cover. What are those 2 songs? What are some songs where you prefer the cover? Hurt is one of those by me. I really like, not that I don't love Saturday by The Cure or Friday I'm in Love. I also really like Phoebe Bridgers' version of it. Um, what are some other covers I really like? I mean, Hallelujah's a, you know, pretty good one. Sorry, I looked up Friday on Spotify. That's the wrong Friday. Cher version of Walking in Memphis is not good. Come at me. The Darius Rucker version of Wagon Wheel is not good. Nothing Compares to You. Well, who are you saying did it best? Will you? Okay, hold up. Would you believe me if I said I have never heard Sinead O'Connor's version of the song? Because I fucking love the Prince version so much. I've never heard the Sinead O'Connor version of the song. Is it good? Sinead? That's another Irish name, right? I don't know how to pronounce things. I've only ever read them in books and on the internet. Sinead? Siobhan? Sinead? I don't know. We're plaguing Ryan with the Irish names. Didn't Prince write the song? I don't know if he wrote the song, but I love that version a lot. I fucking love Prince. Prince is maybe my all-time, it's like pretty close to my all-time favorite artist. All right. I'm going to listen to a couple seconds of this, then determine if I want to hear it again. Oh, I do know this song. Wait. I know it from the meme. Wait, what? I just know it from the meme. I've never heard. It's been 7 hours and 16 days. Uncultured? I have heard this version, but only the first couple seconds from the meme. Speaking of Irish names, my bestie's name is Colm. How did I pronounce it? I didn't know that the meme I was hearing was a cover of Nothing Compares to You. Okay, I mean, this is pretty amazing. Holy shit. It's pronounced Cullum. Incredible. All right. We got to play some Alan Wake. We got to play some Alan Wake. We got to play some Alan Wake. I'll listen to the entire version of that at some point. I always preferred the My Chemical Romance / the used cover of Under Pressure, which may be unpopular. Dang it, now we just need a like Lego stream or something where we listen to covers only. Wait, that's a great idea actually. Wait. Lego stream where we just listen to music? Now I need something to build in Lego. Hold up. Let me very quickly Google if there's any great Lego sets or something. We could do a coloring stream. I still need to do a coloring stream with Autumn. Some sort of crafting stream. Some sort of crafting stream where we only listen to covers of songs. Could be co-working for sure. Ryan learns a new crafting skill. What would I want it to be? What's something I can buy, never use, and it'll sit on my shelf for a while? There's a new Game Boy Lego. Wait, is there really? That is pretty simple looking. I love the Game Boy. This could be fun. Hey, Chad, I have a question because I don't know what they are. Can I admit something to you? What are cookies? I don't know what cookies are on the internet. What's a cookie? What are cookies? I believe you have a Lego set you haven't built yet. Oh shit! I have the Stardy one. Where is that? I forgot I have the Stardy one. You remembered. I didn't forget. Cookies are things to reject. I do reject them. A file the website saves of your data. I said that just to piss some people off. I say data. Store a little bit of data so they know who you are, what choices you made. Cookies are American biscuits. So what kind of stuff goes in what goes in a cookie? Is it like my name? Is it like my geographic location? Probably geographic location. What goes in a cookie? Flour. All right, let me get the game pulled up. We should do, around the holidays, we should do a crafting and Legos, like a crafting and song stream. Because those are really fun around the holidays. Just to chill, very chill, hang out. I like those a lot. That was my computer sound. Sorry if you heard that. It's been 7 hours and 16 days. Indigestion.cards.com uses a cookie to save your login info. So not all cookies are evil, you know what I mean? Dark mode allows you to... Okay, all right. So not all cookies are bad. A cookie is just some data saved by your browser communicated with the web server. Is there a reason to not accept all cookies? My general understanding of a cookie, without actually understanding the cookie, is that like the websites are trying to grab something from you. And so every time there's a little question mark on the screen about the cookies trying to grab the website trying to grab something from me, I say, no, my cookies. I don't really have a reason to feel that way. That's just kind of how I've been taught to feel. Like, malicious sites can pull stuff that you don't want. My cookie. Sometimes cookies get shared, so multiple websites can track your behavior. Cookies help load pages, but they can also be a Trojan horse for ads and other bad things. I'm here just to browse. I don't plan on coming back or need any info saved to do anything in the future. Yeah. Like if you look up short cutoffs and then get ads for sexy shorts. Wait, sorry. We all need to hold up. Chain Bear, did you recently Google short cutoffs? Or are you talking about my short cutoffs? If a website wants my info, they can do it the old-fashioned way by contacting my FBI agent who's always watching. If a website wants my info, they can do it the old-fashioned way by taking it without asking, rather than asking. It's been 7 hours and 16 days. Cookie's a very basic concept. It can be used for perfectly normal fine things, also for tracking or more malicious stuff. Cookies. Thank you for answering that, because I felt a little bit like an imposter in a world I didn't want to be born into, but was born into anyways. People are always asking if I want cookies. Why do I got to make a decision? I just landed on your website, and half the time I landed on your website by accident. I don't also have to make a big decision about. My ad blocker is my big screw you to websites so they can have my cookies, I guess. So you're like, I won't get any ads, but you can't have my cookies. It's like if we met and I just gave you a note and said, hey, give me this if I ask for a Hershey's. But then you might have Killer Cat ask you for Hershey's as well. And you don't know why she is suddenly asking for it. Sites like Meta use cookies on a lot of websites. Then when you go on Facebook, wait, that's my next question, right? Amazon Web Services runs like a huge portion of the of American hosted websites or all websites. I don't know. Does that mean that there are cookies on a lot of those, and then Amazon itself is like feeding you ads based on, or is that a bridge too far? They can take it without asking unless you're in Europe, in which they can be fined heavily for tracking without your consents. Shoutouts to GDPR. Shoutouts to GDPR. I don't know what that is. Shoutouts, though. I like what they got going on in Europe with the tech protections. They're like, no, Apple, you can't give us a product that we aren't allowed to fix ourselves. No, Apple, you aren't allowed to charge 30% surcharge on top of any purchase you make via a phone or via your store. I like what they got going on. Shout out Europe. Shout out Europe is the funniest thing to say wearing this outfit. Hold up. Yeah. Shout out Europe. Sips beer. All right, time to get cozy. Shout out Europe. You're definitely shouting out the country of Europe. Exactly. Shout out Europe. Woo. Hiding the jorts. I'm fucking freezing out here. It's like 40 degrees outside, and I'm dressed in the least clothes I've worn all summer. Oh, hello. Beautiful people of the internet. We're back with more Alan Wake, and the intro screen has changed. I'm dressed up like my redneck uncle. Don't worry too much about it. Yes, I'm wearing a cutoff. Hopefully you won't see my nipples. My shirt says Indy 500 if you're trying to read it, but you can't see anything other than the top half of the shirt. Welcome. Last we left off, where exactly did we leave off? We had, in the last stream, we had gone with our kidnapper, got separated from our kidnapper, saved Barry from the birds, went to the trailer park because Rose called Barry and sounded completely normal. That was the scariest scene in the game so far, and also maybe my favorite, was Rose monotone talking on the phone, saying, "Come to the trailer park. I have your manuscript." We got there. We ran from the cops and Agent Nightingale, who was doing a little drinky on the jobby. Hi, YouTube. Ryan is wearing tiny shorts. It's true. I'm wearing very short cutoff shorts, jean shorts. What else did we miss? Let's find out. Remember to look beyond the obvious paths for hidden items. We're reaching the radio station. We just entered into a fire tower. We had seen the radio station. We've been given like 48 hours to write the ending to a manuscript, and then 24 hours of those suddenly disappeared. All of a sudden, math is math, and we've got like 12 hours to deliver a finalized book when I don't know the last time I sat down at a typewriter to write. I don't know. That's what we're doing. We got to reach the radio station. What do we have in our inventory? We got nothing in our inventory. Oh boy, we got nothing in our inventory. Things are bad. We have 0 items, 0 flashlight, 0 ammo. There's a light over there. Uh-oh. The fuck is that? Oh, God! Run. I'm getting chased. Pick up flashlight. Pick up flashlight. Pick up flashlight. Pick up flashlight. Something's there. I don't know what it is, though. You see it? I'm following it. What was that? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. We're playing this on actual Halloween. Is there any, like, thermoses back here? Chat, remind me before we end today's stream. I have a front seat Alan Wake question for you. But I have to wait until the end of the stream to ask it. Oh, yeah. There's the... Oh, it's the gate. The gate itself. We broke the gate. Hi, Cassie. How's it going? Nice costume, Ryan. Thank you. Thanks. How are you?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
I have 17 flashbang grenades, and by that I mean 6.
Breaker, report. Over.
Sheriff Breaker is trying to get some info.
2, come in. I need a report. Over.
I like how the game is handling the fact that, like, it's such a like a video game problem where it's like we upgraded Alan by giving him a flashlight. And then we gave him better batteries. And then we gave him a pistol and a shotgun and a hunting rifle. And we keep having to reset him back to a scared level where he has nothing. Because if he keeps having more items, it's less scary. So then you got to give it, more. You got to take away what you gave, you know? It's a little funny because I never remember what I have, but. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God! Flashbang grenade. Okay, the grenade is cool. It actually kills them, which is nice. We should probably just run. Just run. I don't even care. Ah! He hit me. He hit me. I don't know where I'm going. Follow the path. Horror is interesting. You get too powerful and it's not very scary. Yeah. It's amazing what having a gun will do for you. But the problem is you run out of ammo and then all of a sudden you're back to scared.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
Milt Peabody.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but
Cassie
there's
says,
a
I'm
bunch
so
of
happy it's
police
Friday.
cars
Yeah.
there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So
Milt
can you
sounds
find
like
out
the most
what's going on?
innocent person of all
It's
time.
just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
There's still...
Milt is the kind of person who's like, oh, I can't believe it. I left something sitting on my front porch, and the next day, it was gone. Can you believe it? Yeah, Milt. Stuff happens in the world. Wake up.
Shooting? No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station
It don't sound like no party.
a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, the music. Okay. The town is aware that something's going on at the trailer park. I see a manuscript page. I also hear that, like, creepy violin noise that makes it sound like maybe there's an enemy nearby. Chuck the grenade. Chuck the grenade. That did not kill enough of them. That did not kill nearly enough of them. Ah! Let's read the manuscript page. Yep, that'll do it. I can't believe I'm just chucking these things and looking straight at him afterwards, right? I'm chucking a flashbang and then just staring at it. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Sounds good, Ricochet. All right, we got a piece of manuscript page here. What's it say?
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Okay, in Dreamland, she crushes a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Rose is the diner person. Do people know who Rose is? Rose is the diner worker who is obsessed with us, but is also with Alan Wake, but also has been taken over by the lady, the bad lady, the bad old lady, the bad old lady in black, the bad old grieving lady who's a widow who's scary. That's her full name. The bad old grieving lady who's a widow who's scary. Okay, the goal here is just get through and keep as many resources as possible and find as many manuscripts as possible. Nope, fucking run. Oh, God. Dodge. Dodge. Yeah, flashbang. Did that work? I think it worked. Wait. I see yellow. Is it saying go up? Poor Rose, I always feel so bad for her. I feel bad for her. I mean, she's the first person who's had to be... Oh, shit! I have... We're dodging, we're dodging, we're dodging. Where the fuck am I going, bro? She's the first person who has to hang out with the bad lady, so, you know. It's about the worst outcome you could have. What's this? This is something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the secrets. Trust no one in the dark. Ah! I missed it. I got too excited. Okay. What is this running for? Is it supposed to run a light? Oh, the light's right there. I understand. Okay. Got a couple flares, a couple more batteries. Great. I feel like batteries are the most useless upgrade right now. Checkpoint reached. Ooh, there's a police light over there. Do you think we face a dark presence version of Nightingale? I feel like we might. I feel like so far the game's sort of formula. Hi, Elo, how's it going? Has been to take one of the sort of like side characters or one of the characters we've encountered, morph them into, like, show them to us in real life and then morph them into a dark presence version, a taken version. What costume is that? I'm dressed up like my redneck uncle. Ah! You bitch. How you doing today, Ella? Almost to the radio station. Which is good, because I'm out of breath. I've gotten so much cardio in today. Ah! No, no, no. How do I get out of here? How's a flashbang killing them when it takes a bullet to kill them otherwise? I feel like a flashbang doesn't actually have any, like, shrapnel to it or anything, right? I don't know. I feel like a flashbang is just a light. My flashlight's a light, but it doesn't kill anybody. Ella says, I'm good. I was super productive today. Did a lot of cleaning. Very good for my mental health. We love to hear that. Hell yeah. Proud of you. Good work. It's the bang part that kills them. Maybe it's the sound. Maybe the gun has only been killing them because of the sound, too. You know?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
What are the odds this man... So Alan's current objective is to get to the radio station because there's a friendly voice on the radio. Who knows him? I feel like if it's the middle of the night and a person who is very obviously running from a police chase shows up in your radio station that you are alone at working in the dark, I don't care if they are a famous author who you like. That's still a no-go, you know? Yeah, I'll let him borrow my car. Luke says in video games that's usually true. I don't know how IRL flashbangs work. That's true. Me neither. Bye, Stacy. Okay.
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
We can see him.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park.
Oh, got some social commentary. The caller on the radio says it's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have some bad stuff going on. Yikes. The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens? Class warfare out here. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's the brightest light of all. If we could just take this light and turn it against the Taken, we'd be fine. Bye, Luke. The billionaires have succeeded. They've turned Michelle from the quote unquote normal neighborhoods against her trailer park brethren. Okay, we're just breaking in. KBF FM, Bright Falls Radio. The Night Owl, the voice of Pat Maine all night, every night. The glasses make that look really funny. Bang Killer was my name in high school. Gotta go through these doors.
Oh, here's a little
Early bird.
surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just
No!
walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Don't say it live on the radio.
Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown.
Dan Brown?
Away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Jesus!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
We're running again.
I'll get you.
The police are not that efficient IRL. My guess is the assumption you have to make is that they were sort of like triangulating the area. The radio station is one of the only roads. They were arriving anyways, but they also happened to pull up. I love that Pat Maine's like, let's get him on the air for an interview. Now Nightingale's out of control.
Yet, even if it kills me, you hear me?
Oh my
you
god.
Hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I
H.P.
had fallen off
Lovecraft.
so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
There's the train station. It says on the pause screen we're supposed to go to the train depot. H.P. Lovecraft. Dan Brown.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Alan Wake is probably a little insufferable as a romantic partner. And here's how I know. Here's hot take. Alan Wake is insufferable as a romantic partner. Not because he's not attuned to your emotions, but because he cannot give you the space to feel your emotions without labeling them. And the reason we know that is because he cannot write a goddamn sentence of any page without telling you exactly how the characters are feeling. Not showing you how the characters might be feeling and letting you come to your own conclusions, letting you do the mental work that we like to do as readers. We're not watching movies for a reason. We're reading. We're doing the mental work. It's an exercise that requires some brain power. Nightingale shook his arms free, marched out. Those are excellent shows of how he's feeling. His cheeks burned. That tells us something. We know he's embarrassed. And then Alan Wake says, with rage and humiliation. Okay, well, now we've labeled it, and now there's zero room for us to do any work. There's zero room for any productive uncertainty about how Nightingale might be feeling. Why should I ever do work to figure out how the characters are feeling or how I'm feeling in my relationship with Alan, if Alan is just going to tell me exactly how I'm feeling at the end of it? Alan's the man that went to therapy and turned into an even worse version of himself. Alan is, at least in his writing, and maybe this will change in future versions. I can't wait to see what a 2024... Is that when Alan Wake 2 came out? I honestly can't wait to see what a 2023 or 2024 version of Alan Wake looks like, because the world has changed a lot. We talk differently about a lot of things, especially in art, especially compared to 2010. And I would be interested to see what Alan Wake as a character looks like in 2023. Hopefully we'll find out before too long. I'd like to play it. But But man, in his writing, he cannot stop telling you exactly how people feel. Which isn't bad necessarily. It's just kind of bad necessarily. Okay. I think we're meant to go that way. Yep. Let's look around for a little. I've got 3 flashbangs, some batteries, and I think a flare. I've got some flares. Yes, my creative writing lesson of the day. Yeah, Alan is weaponized in like, Alan went to therapy just enough to weaponize it against all of his romantic partners. He's got the language now. Uh-oh. The darkness. Just let me get to the light. Let me get to the light. I don't want to use my weapon. Fuck it. I'll use a flare. Back the fuck off, buddy. Ah, he threw an axe at me. Where's the light at? Oh, it's over here. Is that a pistol? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. We're back, baby. We're back. The funniest part about that manuscript is I was really into it. I was like, we're doing it. We're marching out. We're slamming stuff. Our cheeks are burning. Alan's doing the work of like painting the picture rather than telling us. And then right at the end, he tells us anyways. Oh, all right. Reach the train depot. We need to go this way. Let's see. If we sprint between the lights, it's like sprinting upstairs after you turn the light off. This is the wrong way, but maybe there's a manuscript page? At night, you know? Oh, that's too many. Too many. Die, bitches. What's up here? I don't know, but we found something. Holy cow. Where does this go? It goes all the way up the mountain. Holy shit. Ryan, apologies if you've ever talked about this before, but have you considered playing Peak on stream with mods and or Meg? I'm interested by Peak. Yeah, I know so little about it in general, but I'm very interested. I'd love to. A lot of this gameplay is Resident Evil 7 reminiscent. Maybe a lot of Resident Evil 7 is this gameplay reminiscent. I'm sure Resident Evil 7 is more recent, right? Not to be that guy. There's a new biome releasing on the 5th as well. I've been playing a lot with my friends. It's goofy and fun as hell. What's going on up here? Did I do something out of order? I think I probably did. I don't know. We're going for a jog in the woods. We're working on our cardio. I meant Resident Evil 4. Gotcha. Hi, Bobby. How's it going? The outfit is gold. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm wearing jean shorts. I'm wearing jean shorts so short that my my pasty thighs are showing. I'd be interested in Lurk. I don't know. Would you guys watch the mods and I play Lurk together? Manuscript page? Walter fights Danny.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster.
Wait, who the fuck is Danny? Wait, who the fuck is Walter? Wait. Hold up. Everybody hold the phone.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
What's Nightingale's
Nightingale stared through the broken studio.
first name?
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Brightfall.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very. Oh, Gaming University. I appreciate that. I was just about to ask something like that. In the future, I would say if you could just hold off on confirming that information for me until I ask, if that's all right. I was just about to ask something like that. I was gonna ask if I knew Nightingale's first name, but okay. I don't know Walter. I've never met Walter in the game. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, so I think we just got a couple extra flares and a manuscript page by running all the way up here, which is kind of neat. A little extra thing. I just realized I misread your comment. You have met Walter. Okay, front seat question. Do I know Nightingale's first name? Yes or no? I misread your comment. I just realized. I was so confused. Everybody was confused, it sounds like.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had.
Walter is the first name.
For decades, the darkness...
There's Thomas Zane, Barbara Jagger.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cop.
Stucky is the person who owned the garage.
In spite of its human mask...
I don't know if they've mentioned it yet. I don't think so. Okay. Front seat question. Who is Walter? If I've met Walter before, who is Walter? I don't think it's Mr. Randolph. I don't think it... Randy. Randolph. I don't think it's Stucky. I don't think it... It could be Walter Main? No, it's the drunk guy. God damn it. Okay. The drunk guy. Oh, that's the wall... Oh, there's a coffee pot right there. That's the... I understand. Okay. Whoa! Shit! Piss! Scared the fucking shit out of me. There's a coffee pot over here. Sorry for screaming. I'm so sorry. I got scared. I understand. Walter, Danny, we've heard the story in the cell. We've also heard the radio call about it. Dodge. Second straight stream you've front-seated who Walter is? Listen. I'm nothing if not... You guys, it's really a problem. You know how you used to, like, know your friends... Growing up, you used to know your friends' home phone numbers? But now you don't know your best friend's phone number because it's just saved in your phone? Why should I ever remember anything when I've got you guys to... I hate these fucking birds, bro. When I've got you guys to answer my clarifying questions. Have we met Walter, though? I know close to 1,000 Pokemon, but I have to think so hard when asked for my children's date of birth at the doctor. I'm so glad that's not just me, Tony. This year, I've been forgetting what the year was of my daughter's birthday. Not on purpose, but I'm just like... I don't know. The other part I know, but that part I don't remember. Just for a second. Okay, all right. That's too much. Die. I have 6 bullets left. This is not good. Fuck me. Ouch. I have no health. Please don't kill me. I'm gonna die.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Light. Thank God. Do I heal faster in the light than I do out of it? Oh, why is it going out? Why is it going out? Why is it going out? Ah! What if there's a emergency and you need to use a phone that isn't yours? Can I be honest with you? The darkness controls the taken. I have absolutely memorized Meg's phone number only in the last... I memorized it right before our daughter was born. For that exact reason, you know? Like... That's just... I gotta have her number memorized just in case. Absolutely. Can I turn this back on after it goes off? Yep. Okay. Good. So we have little timered things. Oh, we got a shotgun again. Can't wait for them to take it away from me. You fuckers. The sheriff. No, go get the light. Go get the light. Go get the light. Go get the light. What are you saying, brother? What are you just sitting here for? No! I'm turning the light on. Oh, no. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. Oh, no. I'm dead. Oh, boy. I literally gave the wrong year for Emma at her checkup this week. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's tougher with 2 as well. I have a decent lag when asked for my own birth year, but I remember my own phone number from my apartment when I was 7 for some fucking reason. Same. I could tell you my phone number growing up and my address, and yet these days I also struggle to remember exactly what my address is. Not all the time, just occasionally, you know? I don't think you need to worry about me. It's not like that. Okay, let's get as many of them close as possible and lit up by light, and then let's hit them with a flashbang. Right there, right there, right there. Yep, there you go, there you go. It's working. Okay, it's working. 6 bullets. Five bullets. Okay, they're all dead. Woo! I need to go that way. Can I get on top of this log, though? I kind of want to get on top of the house. Nice, guys. We can get on top of the house. This solves all of our problems. I can jump off, break my legs, and wait for the darkness to take me. In light, you can hurt them. In light, you can hurt them? Yeah, I've been playing the game for like 7 hours, not 7 minutes. I'm aware. Do a flip. I got 15 bullets now. Let's go. Okay, so there's that way, but there's also that way. What's this way? That's a manuscript page. Let's go. My best friend's number at 5 years old, I recall. But not my work office that I give out daily. I can't believe I misread your message earlier in chat.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
We don't have to give Ryan the wrong info. He does that for himself. It's true. Attacked by a fucking bulldozer? No, thank you. I'm good. I've had a fear of bulldozers. Actually, I don't know if this is true. Do bulldozers appear in Fern Gully? That movie from years ago? I feel like they do. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. I couldn't tell you what happens in Ferngully. I'm pretty sure Robin Williams is in it. But I'm definitely a little bit afraid of them since that movie. Sarah distrusts Nightingale. I don't know. What could possibly make you distrust him? The fact that he's fired on people twice?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Sarah trusted her gut. Of course, besides her gut, there was also the overwhelming surplus of evidence. Is that a train? Holy shit. I need to go that way, but I kind of want to see what's this way. You got to be a real detective to figure... Do you think that's... to figure out that guy's an asshole? Do you think that's the worst part of being a detective? Is all of the sarcastic, oh, you got to be a real detective to figure X out. Probably one of the hazards of the job. Must be a real detective to figure this out.
It's a new subscriber. Welcome to the cult.
Ekbo, thank you so much. Thanks for the subscription. How you doing today? Thank you. I appreciate that. Batteries, shotgun, revolver, battery. Let's fucking go. We're ready. Not the phone.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Oh boy, we've heard from our wife. Ekbo says, hi, sir. I'm about 90 days in on YouTube Blueprints. I wanted to show some support here. That means a lot. Thank you. I just recorded more Blueprints yesterday, and I'm having so much fun with it. Thank you for the support. That means a lot. Go get some hearts in chat. Thank you. Welcome. Alice is sounding very calm, controlled, etc. Hilariously, it sounded like she was leaving a voicemail, almost. Not like she was actually trying to reach somebody on the other end of the
connection
phone.
had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, I would say one of the things wrong with the call was that it would crackle when there were supposed to be words missing, but it would only crackle for a second, and then she'd be like a sentence later in her... I'm just teasing. It did sound a little sloppy in terms of the quality of the... But we've heard... But the big news is... The important thing is we've heard from Alice. Cooperate. She's looking in my eyes, but not seeing me in them. What are the odds that Alice is trying to reach me? Here's my... Okay, you guys ready for some red thread? Here's my red thread. Alice is trying to reach me, but she's not trying to call me on the phone. I'm in some sort of psychedelic slumber in that doctor's clinic, and all of the stuff that's happening here is happening in my brain. It's a nightmare that I'm in, not a world that I'm not a real world that I'm walking through. She's trying to reach me. She's saying, I'm looking at your body, but it's not you in there. Something else is going on. That's my current red string hypothesis. It's at least possible. I don't know that it's likely, but it's possible. Wake is attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at.
That's my Alan take on Alan Wake.
The lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Is this the real Ryan? This is me. Resident sleeper, by the way. Hi, Jen with 2 N's. I'm a newbie from Indiana. Welcome. A Hoosier. A fellow Hoosier. I don't like bacon on my burgers. I like chili on my spaghetti. I love cats and dogs. You put chili on your spaghetti? Wait, I don't know. I don't know about this. Is that good?
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Are we gonna get on this railway bridge and be trapped by a train? That's the word. I love chili. I love spaghetti. Oh, that's what Skyline chili is. That makes sense. That makes sense. I had spaghetti for lunch today. Okay, so we don't actually have to go on the thing, but we do have to be careful for pipes. Pipes are gonna fuck me up. Oh God! Back off, Buster. The music.
The darkness
the music.
that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh God!
What the hell?
Just run, just run. No! The fuck is going on? I don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell? Ah! Am I supposed to dodge? I'm dead. I have so many batteries. Ah! I'm so close to death. I probably just need to shine a light on literally everything. Okay. That went well. Iculus says, with winter time, I'm always so late to the party. You guys just changed times, right? Don't worry. On Sunday, we change, we fall back an hour. So next week, it should be back to normal in terms of our relative difference. Exclamation advice in chat? Banned, all of you.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay, everything wants to fight me. We're just gonna shine our flashlight on everything. I don't know what I'm dodging here. I don't know what I'm dodging. Oh God, just shine your light on everything. You sound like I'm back in church. Shine your light, shine your light. Okay, that went way better than last time so far. Oh no, not the barrel. All right, we're good. The inanimate objects. This is hilariously not scary to me. It is very dangerous. Can you imagine a wheel? An enormous plastic or an enormous metal barrel flying at your head. I mean, that would be very dangerous. But it's really something about them not being human is much less scary to me in terms of just like pure fear. Got a manuscript page. I didn't remember the game to be scary, TBF. Yeah, me either, actually. I think it's pretty chill, pretty tame, pretty, it's kind of just like a game I put on when I want to relax, you know. Put some nice classical music on, play this one for me.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Who are we shutting this door on? The dark presence is inside the lodge with me. Who are we? A smug asshole who we would really enjoy shutting out. Nightingale?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I wonder how other people's experiences of the inanimate object. Oh, we got a heavy-duty flashlight. That's interesting. I wonder how other people's experiences of the inanimate object section of this game were. I'm sad the barrels don't have catchphrases like the people do. I see a coffee thermos. Scariest thing that could possibly happen in this game is a coffee thermos comes to life and fucks me up, though. Okay, I'm hearing something. I'm very nervous about the bulldozer. I feel like the bulldozer might be next. Betrayal by coffee would be my nightmare. Let's just hop a train. What if we hopped a train, rode it all the way across... Uh-oh. Those aren't inanimate objects. Suck it. This flare did shit. Oh my god, this thing is still not open? Run! I've got bullets for days. Ah! I keep forgetting to hit R to reload faster. Oculus says this part, Nod's face. AKA little into oh yes. What do you mean? That's scary. That's a scary thought. Oh shit. Oh god. Joke's on you, that's a great place for a flare. This guy's been shot in the head 4 times. Nobody should take 4 shots to the head. That's just not okay. Okay, we're looking for manuscript pages. We're looking for coffee. We're looking for that sweet, sweet cup of joe. In light, you can hurt them. Motherfucker, I know. We're looking for the fireflies. If we can just make it to the fireflies, we've got a chance. TV?
Great Halloween game.
Yeah, hi Robocop Feels. How you doing? Yeah, it's been good so far. Lithium batteries. Revolver ammo. Okay, what's the TV say? Thanks for the 15 months, Robocop.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion.
Night Springs?
Covering a vast cosmos of
that's what it's
madness
called.
And horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Let's go.
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the
That
least.
guy's voice is bad news.
What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Is it incest? Is that what it is? A family affair?
What did you...
The biggest horror of all. They kissed and they were related.
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
What?
Shh, darling. Be
Is that an
calm.
alien?
Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
In Night Springs. Okay, that was not my favorite Night Springs episode. It was a little weird. Little weird. Not, and simultaneously not a lot happened, but that's okay. Got a heavy duty bat. Wait, manuscript page. That one's kind of meh. Yeah. Wake is attacked by the dark presence.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Okay. Welcome to writing lessons with Ryan. I'm unsure, but this time it's not a lesson, it's a question. How do you all feel about the sentence, "The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado"? The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. How do you all feel about that sentence? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's it make you feel? How's it strike your brain? Does it give you an image? Does it not? Thoughts? Feelings? Not a fan. Feels conflicting. Too much explanation. Tornadoes don't really embrace much. I think I think that conflicting thing that I feel is the, like, sometimes, like we've talked about, putting a descriptor, like sometimes you can make an image that shouldn't fit but does. The darkness whumped me. And I think that's what this sentence is going for. Not like bloody slushy or whatever that line was, but like the darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. There's just like something about that to me is a stretch that feels conflicted in its like in its tone or in its connotation is what I should say. Yeah. Enveloped is interesting, but we're still doing with the force of a tornado. The modifier at the end is with the force of a tornado. Tornadoes have force. I think it's not that envelop versus embrace works better. The first question we should ask is, what is the writer going for here? I think it's going for that, like, the darkness in this game is physical. It is this, like, chaotic, like, it's like abyssal energy type of thing. So I think the idea is not, like, what words do we pick in a row that lead us to, that give us a better description of that. But also just like, how do we rip that description down from the down to the ground and then build it back up? You know what I mean? Tornadoes have force. Why is Ryan so smart? What can I say? The descriptor is contingent on what he means by darkness and its intentions. I think for me, the thing that's happening here is we're describing action here. We're describing action. This is like a D&D combat. Like, the darkness is coming towards me. I see the flare. I'm leaping towards the flare as the darkness is coming for me. I think the problem is less so that embrace and force of a tornado don't work together, although that's related. I think it's more so that we just don't have clarity about, like, we're painting a half of a second in time, and we're staging it in like 4 stages at a time. And to me, I'm unclear about what the stage the darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado means. If we're doing like a slow motion of 0.5 seconds of time, where I just get to the thing and I light it, the darkness roars, casts me away, I fall into the water. The step right before that one, I'm unclear on. Because of embrace? Because of with the force of a tornado? Is it that embraces are encapsulating and tornadoes are ripping apart? Something about that is the problem. I don't know what it is exactly, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Is I think it's the unclarity of the action sequence. Probably not helped by embrace and force of a tornado seeming to be at odds. Sometimes at odds stuff works really well. I was thinking it was kind of conflicting. I think thinking more on it, it could be trying to emphasize conflicting intentions. I think it is. I think it is attempting to conflict. I think it's doing one of those things where you put 2 things beside each other that shouldn't be beside each other. I think you're right. The problem is, I think it just doesn't come along with clarity at the same time. The darkness embraced me tornado-ly. You should write a novel? You should write a novel. I think clarity is king here. I think the thing that it's mostly lacking is just clarity. But I don't know. Thanks for walking me through it. That was fun. Uh-oh. That's a one-way street. Now that we're on the other side of a one-way street, we're fucked. What's gonna fight me? Bulldozer? Bulldozer! Bulldozer! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Use the batteries. Use the batteries. Use the batteries. Find a vehicle. Oh, God! You scared the shit out of me. There's people here, too? The battery, the battery, the battery, the battery, the battery. Oh, God! There's another one. Oh, fuck! It's chaos out here. It's chaos. Ah! It's fucking chaos out here. That's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. Oh, okay, that's actually a lot of fun. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. The bulldozers, I didn't realize it would be a granny trying to park in a parking lot. We're reversing. We're doing an 18-point turn trying to chase me around. I also didn't know there'd be fucking humans too. I think we have to try and kill the bulldozer. While also dodging the bulldozer. Ow! No! Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We're gonna flashbang this sucker eventually. Oh, God! Oh, my God, they just keep coming. Oh, that's bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead! Oh, he's on my head! This is so bad. Shoot the truck. Oh my God. Ah! I survived the bulldozer only to die to this dude with a sickle hand. Oh my God. That did not go according to plan. No part of that went according to plan. That was kind of awesome though. Holy shit. Kind of a lot of fun. Oh, the flashbang was the worst part for sure. I flashbanged the middle of an open field where no one was. Absolutely. The dumpster saved our life. That's also true. Oh, why haven't we been running like this all game? You can run directly at the camera. Yeah. If I hit... Oh, nope. If I hit tab, I can even... switch sides. But I also keep opening my Steam overlay. Okay. If I hit this, is some stuff gonna happen again? Can I jump up over here? Last time I hit that gate, it was so slow and I got chased by a dude with an axe. The other thing about that last page that Mona said is that I'm realizing I can't stand first-person writing. First person is rough, y'all. I have never successfully written anything in first person that I felt was good. First person's rough. Oh. I get why it exists. It definitely has its uses, but man. We got a coffee thermos. We've got a truck we can probably drive. I always start first person and then switch it up. Third person just gives you more flexibility. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I like third person, but one of them is flexibility. Like, with third person, you get to determine how much you know, how much you might reasonably know, including other people's interiorities. You know, you could be omniscient.
I
You can
had
be.
never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Yeah, there's just so much you can do. First person. Piranesi was first person, which made it work brilliantly. Brilliantly. Wait. Piranesi was kind of first person. It was what's the name for the term? What's the name for the kind of novel that Frankenstein is? Epistolary? What's the word? Epistolary. In the form of letters. It was journal entry epistolary. Meaning it's first person, but it's written, it is they are presented to you as texts, which is slightly different. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it's different in terms of POV, but it's different in terms of like how it feels. Absolutely. It's like writing with it could be a type of found text and is directed in a specific way. I don't think it would count as epistolary because it's not letters, it's journals. But I don't know that we have a word for that. Anyways, Piranesi's great. You should read it if you haven't already.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
I don't think Piranesi would work as a third person, I think is the main thing. That's an interesting question.
I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
What the fuck does that mean? A drowning man will clutch at a straw? Wait, Francie, question. Is that a phrase? Is that a saying? A drowning man will clutch at a straw? I've never heard that before. In the business, we do still consider journals to be epistolary. It makes sense to me. It's very similar in terms of its fashion. Could Piranesi work in third person? It's a great question. I love third person, and I think it's very flexible. And I think you could probably make it work. I like that it is journal entries instead. I think it works best as journal entries because we have a scientific character who's making scientific observations. Noting their findings and labeling them is 100% the way to go. It works really well. It adds so much to the novel. But yeah. Okay. Has anybody else ever heard that before? A drowning man will clutch at a straw? What does that mean? You're drowning. You've got water in your lungs. Why are you going for a straw? To breathe or to drink? I've never heard of that before. Either way. Okay. We're going to the coal mine. The kidnapper has our wife. We're determined that this is going to work out for us. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's daytime for the first time in forever. It's beautiful. I assume that the straw is a bad snorkel. A drowning man will grasp for a straw. Think we're dead? Do we think there's no no battery, no fuel? Oh no, I get to drive. Let's go.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Evidence for our this is a psychedelic influenced nightmare case. Textbook insanity. I don't know that the whole world is full of dark presence. I think it's maybe just the world around Bright Falls. We're at least being led to believe that some part of this has to do with Bright Falls as a special place.
I knew it smelled like poop in here.
Oh, yo, totally average gamer with the raid. Let's go. Let's go. We'll be right back to Alan Wake. Be back in 2 seconds. Yo. Totally average gamer, thanks so much for the raid. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How was your stream today? Tag your it. You're next to take care of these viewers. Let's go. Thank you. Welcome in, Genesis. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some Alan Wake. We're getting spooky on Halloween. This is good.
Welcome,
you can flood
Raiders.
my bad joke. Wait a second. I'm going to go back and I'm going to find your bad joke. I went to type in a shout out and I accidentally typed in totally game averager, and that's not correct. Shout out Totally Average Gamer if you don't know him. Big fan, big fan. Finished the Valheim server community server today. God, I just can't read. What's wrong with me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I saw that you've been playing some community Valheim. All right, let's scroll up and find Luke's joke. If the narration is first person, why is the game in third person? Makes you think, huh? No, it actually does. It really does make you think, Luke. The manuscript is first person often, but not always. And also some of the text found in game is third person, which is also weird. It's weird. Masters in creative writing, not reading. That's fucking true. That's fucking true. All right, let's get back to it. All right. Wake is on his way to the old Bright Falls coal mine to meet the kidnapper. Welcome to Bright Falls. Let's go to the coal mine. There's a 0% chance the kidnapper actually has Alice, right? That's kind of how I feel. Oh, this thing is swervy. I did wear an Indy 500 shirt to stream today and an Indy 500 hat. Should we take the Jeep? Should probably take the Jeep. I can switch vehicles? Let's go. Let's do it. We're off-roading. The other truck is a Bright Falls Lights and Power, by the way. Truck. Can we do a donut? Oh my god, I'm gonna get sick. Sorry to Evo. I'm sure you're not feeling great either. Headed out to celebrate my husband's birthday. See y'all later. Bye, Rute. Thanks for being here today. Rusted out hunk of junk. Camera is also rough already. Yeah. Oh, we're spinning. This little Jeep's getting after it. At least I don't have to dodge bad guys. Fuck. Fuck. Dodge bad guys this time. Oh, shit. Did I break the Jeep or does it still work? Oh, guys, don't worry. We can switch vehicles again. Eyes on the road, my dude. Chat's so distracting. Is that a manuscript page? Somehow I don't have a flashlight again. Or a pistol. Alan, what are you doing setting down the pistol? Why?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that
Get
order
him,
either.
Pat!
Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
A little music. Can I get up here? I really wanted to. Pat apologized to me. I don't really think he got me in trouble. I think that would be a little ridiculous. Why are people just leaving vehicles out here with, like, gas in them, the keys in them? I know it says to go that way, but what if we went this way instead? Because it's the bridge we almost went over. Why is there gas in vehicles? Why is there gas in these here vehicles? I always empty the tank when I park my car. When you abandon your car in the middle of the fucking woods? You mean? Nobody lives there. Why is there a car parked there with the keys in it? People live out here in that house? It had a radio, but that's the only piece of equipment it had. Back in a fire tower. I love that they just let you rotate vehicles. It's really fun. It's really pretty fun. It also asks you to get out. That looks sexy. It asks you to get out of the car more often, which is kind of cool. Do you think a bad guy is going to pop out of this septic tank? You live in the middle of nowhere. I thought you would be more empathetic. No, first off, I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I don't live in the middle of nowhere now. I thought you would be more empathetic. That's funny.
Welcome back to KBF-FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea
Love's
that
where
there's
you
that
look for
one
it.
special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has
This game
a
is
fishing
obsessed with
analogy for
cliche.
everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me.
Oh, Pat.
Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her.
What do we think?
And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved
Was Pat in love with Barbara Jagger?
on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart.
It'd have to be somebody from the not so recent past in this area. The only person we know is Barbara Jagger.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Pat, go to therapy. Eva says, living in the country, I didn't learn to take my keys out of my car until I went to college. It's so funny because I honestly, a lot of people, so I share that, right? Like living in the country, there is this thing where you often just leave the keys in the car. But, so like if I would drive over to someone's house, I would often leave the keys in the car. Like if I was driving to somebody's house and then I was going to leave and go somewhere else within a couple hours. But at night, we always, same way with like locking the front door. We didn't lock the front door. Like I would get home from school, I would not lock the front door, not until it was time for bed. But then at night, the country is a weird mix of like, at least in the rural part of America that I grew up in, which is Indiana, was a weird mix of like absolute trust and absolute fear. Like, did you have this at all, Eva? Where it's like, on the one hand, we all claim to be very trusting. You would hear people be like, "Nah, just leave the keys in it. You can trust everybody around here." But then on the other hand, I mean, like we know what causes thieving, and it's poverty, and there was a lot of poverty. Like it was a weird, and the fear of thieving was like also higher than it needed to be. It's like interesting. I don't know. This weird mix is weird. I really like this level, just getting to run around, check on people's radios. It's daytime. I feel happy. Great. Can't wait for it to go wrong. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? It's a weird balance, if you want to call it that. Yeah, balance is maybe not it's a weird out of balance. That's how I felt, at least. I don't know. Maybe it was different for other people. I'm sure it's different. I'm sure it's very culturally different. Manuscript page. Mott on the ferry. Kidnapper name?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Missed 20 pages? Is that what that means? Does that mean I missed every one of these pages? Frontsy, yeah, frontsy, absolute frontsy question. Or do they sometimes go out of order? I thought maybe they sometimes went out of order. Okay. I was like, I swear to God, they've been going out of order. Okay, thank God. Okay. I've considered opening up, I'm not going to do it, but I've considered opening up a front seat where, like, if there's a manuscript page, you guys can yell at me because I want to find them. But I think for now, I'm going to do the organic, like, if we find it, we find it. If we don't, we don't. It's very... God, this area is so interesting. It's a very organic way to play the game. It was a bad joke? No, it wasn't a bad joke. I just got so scared. I missed 8 or 9 or whatever. This hot rod. Okay, we're going too fast. Oh, you can break the fences. In that case, I will be breaking every fence. It won't back up. It won't back up. It won't back up. Visitor parking.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at. The volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. Coffee! Let's go. In the dark. Beginning of the game makes so much sense seeing you drive now. Hey, listen. The car crashes. Manuscript page. Checkpoint reached. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
So do we assume that the FBI is in on some sort of supernatural secret or some supernatural enemy that the local cop is not, and that's why Nightingale is on the case? Or do we think, and this is all rhetorical, don't actually answer this, or do we think that Nightingale is not actually with the FBI? In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, did cause most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity. All the mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Okay. I love that we get to go through the museum to get the story of the town. There's a broken down car or something over there. I can see it. Smoking. Cutscene.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Then darkness fell. Yeah, and all of a sudden I've got my flashlight back.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
No, we don't understand each other.
I want to talk to Alice.
You're so confusing.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Ah!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Oh boy. Okay. This whole... No! What the fuck? What the fuck?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Yeah, I'll keep saying it because I've said it once before. The only thing about this game that is a little that I'm not really a fan of. 2010 graphics, that's one thing. The sort of clumsy shifting of Wake from place to place to make the plot move forward is at times I'm just like, this is it's like, I don't know how to phrase it. It's like they didn't know they were writing a plot for a video game. They were writing a plot for a novel at first, and then it just went off. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, it's like they were like, we have a whole awesome set of action sequences for the mine. We have to get Alan Wake to the mine. He's got to be at the mine. We've got this whole area built out, and we've got no budget, so that's time and money we've already spent. So we got to get him to the mine. But then they get him to the mine, and they're like, we can't have him meet the kidnapper there. We got to do some other stuff instead. So get him to Mirror Peak. And it's like, okay, we got to come up with a plot, and the plot is going to be your cell phone rings. And the plot is going to be the kidnapper being like, do you want to see your wife alive for the 10th time? Well, go here and not there. Now, I'm willing to forgive all of that because there is a lot of really interesting writing stuff going on here. I like making fun of Alan Wake, the writer. I really like trying to figure out what the manuscript has to say about reality, what reality has to say about the manuscript, whether we're in reality at all. I really like it. I think the game has the juice. I think the game has the sauce. There are parts where I'm like, you built this place and you didn't know why he needed to be there, and then you added that later in a very quickly voice acted dialogue scene. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So the darkness is here. Thank God we waited all fucking day and hung out here all fucking day when it was daylight. Do I need to jump over this? Yep. Kind of looked like it. No! Is that a bear trap or fall damage or what? Jesus Christ. Got the sauce juice. Yeah, the game's got the sauce juice. Game has that juicy sauce. The game has those shorts that just say juicy across the ass, for sure. Got the sauce. He fell on a knife. Giving me all kinds of ammo. Love to see it. Trapdoors. I thought that was a trapdoor. I didn't know how to open it earlier. There you go. Gotta hit the button. No, no more fall damage. The darkness is here, but there's also a manuscript page. Grab the manuscript. Grab the manuscript. Nothing can kill you while you're reading. Nothing can kill you while you're reading.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Red flag is anybody who uses the word muse in any sort of serious sense. Biggest red flag of all. Biggest red flag of all. Tell me you don't see your partner as a person, but as a means to an end instead, without telling me. Who's got a barrel full of fucking revolver ammo out here? Holy shit! This person is doomsday proud. Look at the amount of revolver ammo in this crate. Holy shit! Wow! Best of all, she made the words flow. Guys, good news. I have revolver ammo for days. Fucking watch yourself. Ah! Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Come funnel through this. I could kill you. And then... Oh, shit. Then recharge. Recharge the battery. Uh-oh, the battery! Ah! I'm trying to save my batteries, bro. Recharge. Recharge, recharge. Oh, shit. It can't get to me. As long as I never leave here, I'm good. Is that gonna fit through? Do I need to run? Okay, we're good. I mean, they're not wrong, the developers of this game, where they're like, we have an awesome area. You just got to get him there. They're not wrong. This is a cool area. Oh, 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 God. Oh, Jesus. It closed behind us. That's not good. I played exactly the same without the damage, but without wasting batteries. Without the damage? Nah, that's impossible. There's no way anybody plays this game without taking the exact amount of damage that I've taken. Where's that fucking noise? What is it? Is it the train? It's inside of the thing? Joke's on you, brother. I'm outside of the thing. Never mind. We're inside of the thing. This seems very bad. Oh, God. Flying furniture, brother. Furniture's flying right at us.
What the hell?
What was that? Why would you go in? I had to get in. What is that? Is that a tornado? Is it gonna embrace me? The embrace of the tornado. The next Alan Wake novel. Embrace in time.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
What if I drive over it in a car? Does that work? What's all this area? Do you think I can get a coffee thermos out here? Alan Wake is running to the corners of the world to find coffee. Oh, fuck. There's bad people here. Fuck. Get the car. Get the car. With arms wide open, under the sunlight. I'm going to sit in the passenger seat. Am I driving from the passenger seat? Oh, that was an explosive. Did you kill my car? Or did I hit the wrong button? Probably that one. No, I killed the car. I killed the car. We're so fucked. Kill me so I can reset. Take me out. I need a car. Take me out. I killed the car that quickly. We got it like 10 feet. Maybe it's an English car. I guess you can drive from whichever side you want. What if we just hit this real hard? That didn't work. Whip it. Whip it around. What about this part? Ah, I hit the rock. Where are they at? Let's light some up. I ran right into the barrier. Okay, this is just fun. I just want to play all of this section just because it's so much fun. Don't hit the explosives. This part's just fun. You can whip it around in a circle. They're just standing there. They're just standing there shielding their eyes. This part's amazing, actually. The car handle's really fun. It's so much fun. I feel like the driving in this game has been honestly great. Flare gun. Oh, I had to turn off the electricity. That makes more sense. All right. Let's get back in the car in case there's any more baddies. This time we'll drive from the passenger seat. You can see him sitting in the passenger seat. Oh, shit. Oh, now he's back in the driver. Okay, never mind. Use the lights. Use the lights. He scooched over. You're right. You're right. I misread it. Ah! Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him real good. Oh, shit. I backed myself into a corner. I need to get over this. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm using the wrong weapon. Didn't mean to use that. Oh, shit! That's a big item. I didn't know what that was. Thought it was a person. Should have had Tokyo Drift playing. Wait, Tokyo Drift. Is that? I wonder if you know. That song? Is that the song you're talking about? Yes? Hold up. We can arrange that. It's not going to play on YouTube, but it will play on I don't think it'll play on YouTube, but I am going to play it on stream real quick. I don't want to get out of the car. You're so right. Does the car still work? It doesn't look like it works. We have to pretend. Oh, it works! I'm stuck! We're gonna get out. We're gonna get out. Any second now. It's gonna be cool. Yo! If we hit these things, I think they explode. Oh! Can I flip it? Can I flip it back over? Wait, if we do that again, we can flip it back over. Push it. Push it, Alan. Push. One more time. Ah, fuck. All right, well. There you go. We Tokyo drifted at least a little bit. I'm stuck. We had like one really good drift. YouTube is missing out on the soundtrack on top of that, yeah. We should have been playing that the whole section earlier when we were driving like 14 different cars. I hadn't thought about that song in so long. Shit.
Don't forget your lunchbox.
Don't forget your lunchbox? Who are you, my mom? Who I love very much? Yeah, back up. Back up. Uh-oh. Reload, 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 reload. It's the big boy. Got it. Beautiful. Had to funnel him into the corner there. More revolver ammo. Some more batteries. Good thing I never switched batteries before. Okay. Another flare. More batteries that I'm not using. More revolver ammo. Okay. Is this not back where we fucking started? No, this is a different version of the same place. Okay. We've got these explodable things. Oh, shit. Okay, you know what we do for you guys? Ah, pretty fucking cool, right? Pretty fucking cool. I knew he would think that we were in the same place. Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, 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 yeah. My name is Wake. Alan Wake. Bond. Follow. Who's writing all this yellow paint? Manuscript page. Wake touched by the dark presence. Uh-oh.
Some of the taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
No complaints on the writing here. I really like the nerve twitches of a dead thing. I think that's got good rhythm to it. These were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. But exactly. Some portion, here's the lesson you have to learn from Rule 34 on the internet. Some portion of your internet will always, or of your audience will always be thinking of everything sexually. And so when you say the darkness merely touched him, some small or not small number of people who read that sentence are going to say, it did what now? It did what now? You gotta be like, there's a very, very small portion of your audience is going to be like, that metaphor doesn't, I'm pretty sure that metaphor doesn't work. A more sizable amount of your audience is going to be like, it did what? Got a light over there. Okay. What do we got here? What do we got? Do we need power for this thing? Looks like it's... Nope. How do I get through? Oh, there's darkness. There's the goop over there. I gotta get through here. The fuck? Oh! Kill it with light. Kill it with fire. It's not working. No, it only cares about his mind. The darkness wants to treat me like its muse. Plink Plink says, it's me. I'm that reader. Whoa! Scared me. We only got the door halfway open.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
That's the whole thing you have to say? Why is there this goop right here? You're not wrong, and you're drawing our attention to something, which is that things are out of place here. But lots of things are out of place. Maybe it's drawing our attention. Things are out of place here in a, like, some supernatural shit is going on way. But flashbangs are a very real world thing that is out of place. I think it might be saying there's someone you will need to watch out for, or someone has been here before you type of situation. Can you guys hear Hero losing his fucking mind downstairs? Holy shit, he's... Oh boy. Yes, good boy? No, don't say good boy. Flashbangs aren't standard issue. Sure. Oh, hello. Is that to draw our attention to the fact that this is a weird, like, semi-reality we're living in here? A non-reality reality that we're living in here? Where dream logic rules the day? Oh, fuck, there's more of them. Oh, he's hucking axes. Oh, and I'm out of battery. As I said that, my headphone gave me a low battery noise. You fucker. Oh my god, there's more of them. Jesus Christ. Ah! I forgot to reload the gun! That's it. Get the shotgun out. It's literally the reason this thing exists. Okay, we've got 19 bullets in the shotgun. Probably time to switch to that. 11 flares, too. My dreams don't follow this kind of logic. Can I tell you guys something kind of funny, kind of not funny? I've been having more nightmares in the month of October. We've been playing these scary games, and all of a sudden, now I'm having nightmares. And I'm like, oh, no. I was woken up by a nightmare last night, and I'm like, oh, shit. Kind of Alan Wake coded, too. There's, like, this weird darkness stuff. Oh, man, I don't like it. Not a one-to-one with the game. Not populated by anything from the game. It's just... Did that also happen when you played Resident Evil 7? I think it did. I don't remember.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
Raymond Chandler?
It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
You didn't read the disclaimer that appears at the front of every fiction book? All events, people, persons, places are fictional, have no resemblance to... That's a funny addition, to have a FBI agent who's like hot on the case of a novelist because they're they're premeditating murder in this thing. But is he really wrong if he's, you know, if he's kind of premeditating murder in this thing, right? Am I going the wrong way? Did I just turn around? I did. All events are fictional. Wink, wink. Yeah, my favorite thing that some books do is they use that, like, all people, persons, and places in this book are fictional. But then they also have... They just have pieces in the book that 100% break that rule. Like, this one mentions John... This short story mentions John McCain. Like... As, like, a major character. What do you mean? What do you mean? How can that possibly be true? Arrow going this way, light going that way. All right, we'll follow the arrow first. John Updike over here. Dan Brown. The Dan Brown one got me too, because Dan Brown is exactly the right... Raymond Chandler is not the correct reference, to be clear. Raymond Chandler... Is Raymond Chandler the one who wrote Cathedral, that short story? Raymond Chandler... No, that's Carver. Who's Raymond Chandler? Oh. Raymond Chandler seems like the exact right person to do this. I don't know this person. Detective fiction writer. I don't think I've ever read anything by this person. I was like, Raymond Carver is a great writer. Dan Brown is is a very funny reference. Because you know hearing Dan Brown hurts Alan Wake's feelings. You know? It's too dark in here. I don't like it. Why does it sound like breathing? Lambrecht says, oh! That's why. Golden Age detective novels. I just ran through 4 rooms of my house to write that message. Okay, I think we flashbang here. Oh, God. Fucking chuck it. Chuck it. There it is. Flashbang was the right call, but I did it way too late. Absolutely gotta grab it. Oh, boy. Gotta grab this piece. Oh, boy. No! No! It's fine. I don't know why I reacted that big. I loved Dan Brown growing up. My dad was always a James Patterson guy. I got a lot of my early books from him. To be clear, there's nothing wrong with liking it. I was obsessed with Angels and Demons when it came out. I was obsessed with it. And those books do a lot. They're a lot of fun. And frankly, I mean, I don't know about Da Vinci Code so much, but we should all be so lucky to write a book as entertaining as Angels and Demons, or Da Vinci Code probably. Now, of course, when we do that, there's going to be a big ass stoplight or a big ass spotlight directly on our work, and you know what it finds there may not exactly shine, but Dan Brown is unfortunately just the type of writer I do love to hate on. Cheers loved those Dan Brown books. Yeah. Same.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun. Let's see how it goes. Seems great to me. 8 bullets in the chamber. I like that better. How did he say Da Vinci write it first and then correct himself to saying it incorrectly? Because this is my brain. A constant war between remembering what is right and overthinking it into something that is wrong. There's a lot of lights. We got to play near these lights. Let's go this way first. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this shotgun. Maybe I just suck at aiming it. I probably just suck at aiming it. I like the way the light works when you sprint into it, though. It looks dope. Oh! Probably should have looked where I was going. The overthinking I can relate to, yeah. That's probably part of it. Give me another light. Give me another light. What's up, broski? Oh, God. You did... Okay. Woo! Dan Brown is a great inspiration for everyone who thinks they're not going to make it as a writer. That's a great That's a great burn. Yeah, what does that comment mean? Did he have a funny story with like thinking he wasn't going to be a writer or what? Or are you just saying if he can do it, anybody can? Okay, I keep thinking they'll just stay dead and none more will spawn in, but I think I ought to just run. Everyone can be a superstar. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Flashbang. No! Leave me alone! There we go. Okay. I'm meant to go up this way. I have no fucking health left all of a sudden. I think I missed a manuscript page over there. Probably. Hi, how's it going? They're bunching up a little bit. Megan goes, how are my shorts treating you? They're bunching up a little bit. It's not the most comfortable. Checkpoint reached. H is in the fucking chat. He's coming down. Okay.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Are these graves? That's not good. That's not good.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Oh, you're fast. You're a little fast boy. I didn't reload my shotgun. I only have 5 bullets left. Are there more? Kind of sounded like there were more. They really just be saying shit, huh? They do. Okay, we're looking for manuscript pages. Coffee and manuscripts. Manuscripts. Their lines are like Mad Libs. Yeah, I think that's the surreal part of this sort of playing through. Is the like the fuck? The dreamlike. It's definitely meant to like increase the dreamlike quality of the experience.
The place was dead, a ghost town.
It's not a realistic enemy chasing you. It's a nightmare enemy chasing you, spouting nonsense as it does. Which I like. I really like. And I like the fact that it tends to be like almost like God, I just said like so many times. It tends to be almost found text type of dialogue.
Had been for decades, maybe a century.
What the fuck is going on here? Why is shit just flying at me? I don't like it. What do I have more bullets in? The revolver for sure. Okay, we'll use the revolver for now. Sometimes I wish the game leaned more into being a comedy. That's an interesting point. I tried to dodge, and instead it hit me right in the fucking head. Tried to dodge, and I instead got hit in the head by a car. Yeah, I can see that. The game is unintentionally funny a good amount. Or at least it seems sort of unintentional. But then again, it's hard to know. It's hard to know what's unintentional and intentional. That's not phrased correctly. I think the game might be being subtly funny. I think Night Springs is funny. I think Barry is very funny. I think Rose is funny at times. The town itself and their... It's like it's funny the way a soap opera is funny, which is like these characters are ridiculous. But a soap opera is, of course, utterly serious with regards to itself. So it's a hard line to walk because like Alan Wake can't be laughing at stuff because he has a plot reason to be very fraught and like chasing something. It's interesting. There's a pastiche veneer. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know that I could write this way. Because you're constantly awash in this like surrealism stuff is weird too. I don't know how to phrase it. The emotional tone is sort of a gray area for this kind of thing for me. Nightingale is funny for sure. That's true. That's true. But that said, one way I would maybe phrase what Carly said slightly differently would be like, I do sometimes wish the game would laugh at itself more often. I think the game is intentionally funny. I wish the game would laugh at itself more often. That feels true to me. To give you the moment to laugh rather than to just assume you're laughing along the way. That feels right to me. Yeah. Hi, Sven. Swinging by. I hope the games is waking your Alan, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. How you doing, Sven? All right, let's get this waking Casey.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
It tells us a lot about you as a character, Alan, that your first reaction to, I wish there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block, is that you wish you could fight that reason or lash out at it. Here's my front seat question. Okay, let me phrase this very carefully. In the nightmare intro scene of this game, we saw a character in a Letterman jacket, for lack of a better word. It might have been something slightly differently. Did the game tell us that that character in the Letterman jacket was Alex Casey? Yes or no? I think it did, but I want to be careful not to ask that question in a way that gives me more information than I want. I think Nightingale calling Alan H.P. Lovecraft and Dan Brown is the game laughing at itself. Do you think Alan Wake's voice-acted dialogue is laughing at itself or no? Because I think in many cases the Alan Wake, the like, not this dialogue, but the like, we walk into a new scene and Alan says, this town looked abandoned. That part of it, I think, is often funny, maybe intentionally, but without the opportunity, without like providing you the opportunity to laugh. If that makes any sense as a caveat. I think you miss that humor if you don't know those people or are super familiar with them. Yeah, for sure. But you'll miss stuff. Humor of a lot of different ways you can miss, or something sounds bad here. I mean, look at this windmill. That's just fucking terrifying. Anything you're trying to put on the page will just miss for some people. Originally founded, Gray Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements in the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Every time he says, I lost my gun in the car crash, I laugh, but that's answering a different question, probably. It's tough to know, too, because you wouldn't want to overdo it, right? This game would be, I think, lesser if it had... If every time that Alan Wake narrated something to himself, it was poking fun. If every time it was poking fun at itself. It would actually get overbearing in a different way, right? So right now it's like verging on overbearing, but I think in mostly a funny way. If it was turning every one of those into a joke, that would be overbearing in a different way. That would be saying, look at how ridiculous we are. Look at how ridiculous we are. In a way that I don't know that I would be laughing at. I don't know. Humor is such a hard balance to walk, generally. Is there nothing... Oh, there was a coffee thermos over here, right? The stuff that seems the funniest to me are the moments that have felt the most serious in game because it doesn't land right for me, but that's just me. Do you have an example? And if not, that's okay. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm just trying to think of an example. Okay, what's going to attack me next? High speeds. It's the railroad ties itself. No, that's gonna kill. I mean, I'm concussed for sure. Put something in between me and the thingy. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. There's more of them. Ryan, this jump scared me? Yeah, me too. Ah! Okay, good hit, good hit. Anytime a person has yelled, oh no, I'm losing it. Gotcha. I don't know. Now I need to pay attention to that moving forward. An old abandoned train. Is this old abandoned train gonna come to life and fuck me up? Yeah, it is. Gotta dodge, gotta dodge, gotta dodge. I tried dodging! We need a tree between us and it. I feel like I'm killing ants with a magnifying glass. Mostly in this game. Just like trying to burn them with the power of the sun. Die. Die. Remedy's games are not my cup of tea writing-wise, but I admire a lot how they nail the tone they go for and the willingness to do weird and wacky. I admire how we can be... Yeah, I admire a lot so far. Now I'm just thinking about tone, and I need to think more about it, because I'm just sitting here running through stuff in my head. Is that car keys? What did I just pick up? Car keys? Looks like. Safe haven. You say that. Better be. It wasn't a car key. It was a key to this. Okay. I feel like the game is very camp if I understand camp. Interesting. I would say Until Dawn is camp. I don't know that I would call this camp. Now I just want to look up the definition of camp. Or campy. No, God! Blinded by the fucking light.
Outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Well, there you fucked up. You borrowed. That explains a lot. I think we just got a like in-world, or sorry, we just got a like in reality reason for what's going on here. Thomas Zane wrote about the lake, the Lovecraftian stuff on the other side, trying to get through the darkness, wearing flesh. These are the Taken. These are the dark presence. And I think in writing about it, sort of made it true. The fact that Alan Wake borrows that to write about it to get over his writer's block sort of explains maybe why we're in this situation.
What do you get when you put 73 and months in the
Mars!
same sentence? Like, I'm really asking, I don't have an answer. These things get harder and harder to write once you get past like 30.
Mars, how's it going, dude? Hi, Mars, how are you? 73 months, holy shit. Thank you. Do I want the hunting rifle? I think I will. Let's just do it. 11 bullets. I like a hunting rifle. Let's see what's out here. Mars has been subbed for 3 years more than me. That feels nuts. Yeah. More trees. The dark presence is a lumberjack. You heard it here first. Go run off this edge. No, don't actually. Jesus Christ, I about ran off the edge. How's your Friday going, Mars? No class today? Or is class done for the day? That moon. The students didn't show up to their meetings with me, so I left early. Let's go. I mean, bad for the students, but great for us. Not the phone.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
It's 2010. The guy just figured out how to use a T9, you know, cell phone. Fuck them kids. I thought that there was a breathing sound, you guys. It's not a breathing sound. It's the sound of us illuminating the hidden message. I mean, it might be a breathing sound, but it happens when you illuminate the message. I thought something was breathing in the fucking mist out there. It's Alan Wake sighing with relief. That's I like that actually. You've hit a secret little Uh-oh. You've hit a secret stash. Time to... The fuck? What the fuck is going on? Not the fucking birds, bro. Kill them. Kill all the birds. Nothing I hate more than birds. You've never been a bigger bird hater than me. I go across this, they're going to try and hit me, aren't they? Get out of here, you little turds. Okay, let's let the battery charge up real quick. Letting the battery charge. Ryan, where's Cabin Factory? I know. I was going to DM you. I need to play it, but... I may end up playing it next week. That's kind of the plan at this point. But I needed to DM you about the other thing, and then I needed to DM you to see when you were available. Ah! We're dead. The birds are just scared and want to be in the light. I'll show them some light. I'll show them some light.
Birds.
Oh, I'll show them some light. Ow! Ow!
I am in max pain after losing control and stubbing my toe today. I hope I didn't quantum break it. I was hoping it was an American nightmare that I would Alan wake up from, but instead it seems like this is just a death rally, or crossfire of bad luck. I need a fire break.
The farther we get into it, the less I know the games, but I know they're all Remedy games, probably. I think some of them might be Alan Wake DLCs. Fuck these birds, bro. Fuck these birds. Hi, Zach. Holy shit. Danger, do not enter. Well, guess we're going for it. Thanks for the 30 months, Zach. How you doing? Oh. Okay. Chat, would you say we're close to a good stopping spot? I may stop right here if not. One of my students literally today asked me if I've played Alan Wake. Have you played it? I don't know. Off work today, so I'm doing well. Let's go. I didn't actually stub my toe. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. How much more time do you have? I got a little bit of time. Tunnel go to Cauldron Lake? Close-ish to a natural pause? Okay. Oh my god! Don't fucking do that shit. Sounds like it's in there. Don't do that! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! God, bust. God fucking damn it. Stop it. Fucking son of a bitch. I'm running. I'm sprinting. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do the whispers. If Alice pops out from behind a corner, I'm gonna shit Megan's jorts that I'm wearing today.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
If the voice said Ryan, that would be great. Did I ever tell you about the time that where the fuck are you? There,
Alice?
Alice! I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Never mind. I'm just gonna run. I'm not gonna tell the story. I'm just gonna run because I want it to stop. There's a manuscript. Oh god!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Read the manuscript. Read the manuscript. Did I ever tell you about the time that a new Bon Iver album came out? And on my favorite song, towards the end of the song, Bon Iver says something that sounds like Ryan. And I have the most confusing 3 seconds of all time where I was like, did Bon Iver somehow find a way to like say your name in like depending on what Spotify account you're listening to, that it would like say your name? I'm like, Bon Iver would do that kind of like theoretical thing if they could figure out the technology. Is this about me? I'm gonna shit Megan's jorts is the most cursed thing to say. I don't know. All right. I never have this problem ever. Your name must be not Ryan.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Exclamation joke. Maybe the heart rate monitor wouldn't have been a bad idea for this game. Is this the water? I didn't mean to jump in. I'm probably supposed to jump in. Oh God, never mind. Why did the water hit me that hard? Alice went into the water. I thought maybe we were supposed to go into the water to see her. Jesus Christ. The water was like a golf club to my head. I thought that was something. It was not something. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna ask about the monitor. Defo washed the shorts before giving them back to Meg PLZZZ.
Oh, I love that, Speeds. Speeds, have you seen the new Pokemon, the new Growlithe card from Pokemon TCG Pocket? Ryan, when I went to see my favorite band 2 weeks ago, the lead singer had like a 15-second conversation with me while on stage. Just mouthing, LOL, is so cool. I imagine awkward for literally the rest of the crowd if they were watching her. Closest I've ever come to an album being about me. This is when you saw Lawrence. That's amazing. That's really cool. That's a really cool moment. The Growlithe has the cutest smile. Dude, that card's so cute. I want it so bad. Hi, I'd like to call the FBI. My wife is emotionally abusing me by whispering my name. Not you. In the game. In the game. She just gave me a look. My wife in the game is emotionally abusing me by whispering my name in a dark place. Yeah. Like I said, that shit's fucked up. It is. Real fucked up. My in-game wife, exactly. Okay, we got some flares. Manuscript page. Is it gonna make my head hurt / make me see an image of my wife again? Nightingale in the Majestic.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic.
The hotel.
local motel,
That's right.
Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Take a shot every time this game employs a cliched turn of phrase. Yeah, you do what you gotta do to get the job done. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh, it's a person. Okay, I thought it was like a bear or something. What the fuck? Nope, 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 nope. Flare. Flashbangs everywhere. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Die, bitch. I feel like this game, one of the fun parts of this game is trying to kill a person with a flashlight and being like, is my battery going to hold out? Is my battery going to make it? Because if so, I'm great. If not, this is terrible. Coffee. Chat says, Meg, you have the chance to do the funniest thing. I'm keeping an eye on her. If she sneaks up behind me and whispers my name, I'm gonna... I know. They don't know that, but I know it, and I appreciate you. This is why I have to get off, guys. Megan is literally cleaning our house. And I'm sitting here playing a video game for quote-unquote work. Thank you. Mm-hmm. There's lights, there's puzzles.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Was that a checkpoint right there? If that was a checkpoint, I may pause right here. Was that a checkpoint? Now all of chat is like, stop right here so you can go help Meg. They're very sweet. Okay, we're going to take a pause right there. It's a good place to call it. Okay, here's my front seat question before we end today's stream on the point of Alan Wake. At the rate we're going, how many more hours would you say we have in Alan Wake? Front seat question. The reason I ask is not because I'm in danger of stopping or anything. I need help to plan next week's streams, and I need to know how many more streams. 3 or 4 streams. Okay. Does that include 3 or 4 streams is kind of the answer. Evo says, yeah, it's really hard work to misread chat. God damn it. I was going to say, that does not include the DLCs. And the DLCs, I should just play after I'm done playing the game. You read my message right? Don't act surprised. I read about 50% of them right. Behold, it shall be Alan Week. Sorry, I read your message on Discord, Zach. I haven't responded to it. Oh my god, my headphones just died. Perfect timing, actually. Dope. I think our plan will be to play it a couple times next week, and also and play one unnamed short one stream game next week. Horror month continues in November because apparently I like horror games. So we're gonna stop right there for Alan Wake. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit a little like on the video, and I'll be streaming more Alan Wake next week. Probably something like Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams next week, but we'll see. Thanks. Bye. All right. Apparently I like horror games. Apparently I do. It's crazy. It's fun. It's fun. I am going to go shave my mustache off because I've been waiting. The horrors persist, and so do you. Hey, I hope you have a great weekend. If you're looking for something to do over the weekend, join our book club. Hop into Discord, !Discord in the chat. Go read Project Hail Mary, which we're going to talk about in a couple weeks. I don't remember when we're doing it. But you still have plenty of time. If you're bored this weekend, 1, you could go watch YouTube videos, but 2, just go join Discord and join the book club. Zach, it was great to see you. Mars, it was great to see you. Great to see a lot of friends who dropped in today. Great to see you. Great to see you. 22nd of November. You got so much time. So much time. I appreciate you guys so very much. I'll see you very soon. Mars, we love you. It's so good to see you, dude. Yeah. Glad you got a chance to drop in. Glad you got a chance to see me. I have a friend, my best friend's dad, whenever we're saying goodbyes, whenever he's saying goodbye to people, he'll be like, yeah, glad you had the chance to see me. Is that how he says it? Glad you got the chance to see me. Yeah, glad you got the chance to see me. Bye, Oracle. Thanks for being here. Happy Halloween to all those who spookabrate. All those who spookabrate. Oracle, do you know exactly who I'm talking about? Do you know who I'm talking about? Nick's dad? I'm sure you do. Glad you got the chance to see me. Yeah. Oh, he just did it to me again recently, and I was like, never change, man. Never change. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.